Let's push everything off to the side. We're going to start laying on our back, feet on the ground, knees up to the sky. And this song is called You Are Enough. At any point you can't hear me, please let me know. Or just tune me out altogether and you do you, boo. Welcome to our Somatic Flow class. So we are laying down with our feet actually on the edge of the mat. Knees are coming in together in what we call constructive rest. Let's go ahead and take our hands and make a yoni mudra, which is like a hand gesture. So index finger touches, thumb touches, and then all the other fingers come together. It's like an upside down triangle. And we're going to place them just below the belly button in our creative center of our body, our sacral chakra. Just breathe into that space. You can go back to that pelvic floor breath if that felt good to you. Or maybe an ujjayi breath, which is when we breathe in through the nose, keep the mouth closed. Breathe out through the nose, making an ocean sound in the back of the throat. Here for 4 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Feeling connected down to the ground, letting your full back make contact. And now on the next exhale, let's go ahead and place the hands down at the side of the body, palms facing up. We're going to walk the feet in just slightly hip width apart. And we're going to bridge up. So sorry. So when we are laying down, we're actually going to have our hands in that yoni position on our low belly, and then we bridge up and we let our palms fall out to the side, and it's just a little flow. So we're going up to a bridge. Exhale, come down, place the hands back together. We'll just do this a few times, just warming up the body. Moving with your breath. Feeling a stretch on the front half of the body. One more. Really reaching the glutes up to the sky. And then go ahead and come on down. Now you can place your palms down on the mat, your fingertips going towards your heels. And you have options here. Let's go ahead and bridge up again. But this time at the top of the bridge, you have a couple choices. Does it feel good to like release the glute muscles and just use the energy of your inner thighs to hold you? Or does it feel good to bounce maybe, or wiggle the knees towards each other and away from each other really fast, like getting some of that static energy out? Just see what those different sensations are like for you. Or maybe you want to ditch all of that, hold still, interlace the fingers together and walk the knuckles towards the heels. And release all that down. Really slowly pull the knees into the chest and just rock side to side. So the feminine energy within us loves non-linear, circular, spiraling, waves, those kind of things. So you'll see a lot of that. Plus a lot of focus on the heart and the sacral chakras. Okay, place the feet back down where we started. So pinky toe on the edge of the mat. And we're just going to drop the knees to one side or the other, like 90-90 knees, and looking away from the knees when they go side to side. And they can go as fast or as slow as you like, but make sure to move the head back and forth so you feel a little massage of the amygdala as it's grazing the mat below you. Maybe you want to pause and hold. Maybe you like the sway. Or maybe it feels good that the top leg extends and you grab it with the opposite hand and you do a little side of the leg stretch there. I don't know. What do you think? Just moving with intention. Trying things on, taking or leaving them. Good. Coming back into center. Let's pull the knees in, and you can either take a happy baby, a half happy baby. Maybe you want to do a little Peter Pan here, just a little inversion. What do you like? Let's here for a few more seconds. My legs are telling me to extend straight up and roll my ankles, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let them float up to the air. That's what we're feeling here. All right, and then when you're ready, let's make our way up to seated position. So either rock and roll up or come onto your side and push up. Ladies' choice. Hands on the knees, and we're just gonna do a little seated cat-cow. Inhaling, draw the chin upward, broaden the chest, and come down. Imagine you're a mermaid, or actually this visual of like when flowers go in the wind and they're kind of like swaying like this. To slow down. As you move forward, you might pinch your shoulder blades together. As you move backwards, you might draw your elbows told. What do you like? You can even close your eyes. Letting it be big. Now, what about some spiraling? Do we need some spirals? This is called a Sufi grind. Through the day and through the night, you can lay your shoulders fall. You don't have to fight it all. The way you're moving is absolutely perfect. Stunning. Gorgeous. You've done it. Maybe you want your head to be really floppy. Two more, and then let's go the other way. Very gentle transition, though. So slow it down. Find your stillness in the middle. And then start the other direction. You could even put the other leg in front if you like that. Up to you. Listening to your hips, maybe your head, neck, shoulders. Let them tell you what to do. Body, I'm listening. Just this moment, just your voice. When you want to, stop in the middle, crisscross the hands, and pull your knees towards each other as you tuck your chin and round down. Full exhale. Round up very slowly. And then we're going to go ahead and go into a gentle spinal twist. So doesn't matter which side you start with. Just a hand on the knee and just look behind you. Rest now. Other way. Rest now. I invite you to come into child's pose with me. Feel the calm. When we're in child's pose, we're going to do the opposite of what we did. So we were rubbing the back of the head, the amygdala, back and forth. This time, let's rub the forehead. And tell yourself, I know what's best. All the answers are already inside of me. And then two options for moving. We're going to look at the fingertips, rock up and land in an up dog. You can either make this wave-like very fluid. We're doing it 3 times. Or if you want to get a little bit of angst out, start here and then you do a sharp exhale with a. So up to you. Or if you're in the mood to wave, that's totally fine. And then come with me onto the belly. Lay the forehead on the hands. Let's just take a little belly wiggle here. Good. Now we're going to come up onto our elbows for our Sphinx. Elbow under shoulder, legs are directly behind. But this time, just think about what you like better. Legs close together, legs further apart, toes tucked under, maybe feet flat on the floor. And see if it feels good to like squeeze the shoulder blades together, broaden the collarbone, pull elbows to hips. Or if you like to be more soft in it and like look left to right. We're just exploring. It's like we're being curious little detectives of our own body. What about if we want to get a little bit stronger and a deeper back contraction? What about if we put the feet out and we go up into our seal? Does that feel good today? Are we liking this today? If not, then no. Just come on down. I'm going to lower all the way down. Place the head on the hands. And lift the legs up and let's windshield wiper the legs back and forth. I feel a spinal twist calling. So how about we extend the left arm out. Let the legs come back down. Right hand under the right shoulder. We're going to pick up the right leg across the body and let it come and find the ground behind us. Keeping the head on the ground and letting the front shoulder open up, the low back twist. Coming back to the breath. 2 more here. Full inhale and exhale. On your exhale, we come back to center and we can switch arms. So right arm is out to the side, left hand is under the shoulder. Take the left leg up and back, resting the head on the ground. Deepening the breath. Showing your body some love. On your exhale, come back to the center. Push up and with the tucked toes, come back onto your knees. We're just going to stay here for a little foot stretch for a second. Maybe how about we roll our wrists? That sounds like a good idea. Our feet go through a lot. Stretching them is so good. Close your eyes, release the fear. Pull it down. Breathe it out, peace is near. Soft light through the An option that's kind of fun is to release the feet. Imagine that there's like something up here you're wanting to grab, and this is a great way to do side body stretching, is just to reach up. Like there's millions of dollars coming down from an airplane. Reach up and grab all the money. You can always come off of the knees at any time. All of God's blessings are raining down. Gotta catch up. Peace is near. 5 more seconds.
Peace is near, feel it flow through your spirit, soft and slow. Every breath, the path is clear. You are light.
Good. Inhale, arms up. Thumb and finger come together like you're making a little crown. You are daughter of a king, and that means you're a princess, so put it on. Embody the princess vibe. Then take the hands and let them trace down the face, landing at your heart center. Good. We're going to go into down dog. Storms, now let them fade. You've done it. Place hands on the ground, shoulder width apart, index finger forward. Deep bend in the knees as you rise up to our downward dog. You can pedal here for a second or just have a nice deep dog. Peace is near within your soul. You're complete, you're whole, you're home. In every tear, in every prayer, love remains. An option is to come high on the toes. Drop the heels to the right to have a side body stretch in down dog. Yep. And then other way. Does that feel good? Now the light is clear. Now we're just going to pick the right leg up enough so that we can bring it up into pigeon. So bringing that right knee behind the right wrist, right ankle behind the left wrist. If pigeon feels terrible for you today, here's a choice, is to just extend the leg out and do a seated pigeon if that feels better to you today. But those in pigeon, feel free to take your interpretation. You can do some body waves. You can hold still. You can reach up and grab the leg for deer. Your choice. We have 3 more good breaths. Make them good. Enjoy the sensation. Enjoy feeling alive. Last breath. Push yourself up. Replace that foot. Switch to the left. Same thing this side. I'm feeling body waves. That's happening for me. Like I mentioned, you can always do it seated. This is fine too. Noticing sensation. We're not showing off today. It's not a contest. It's about nourishment from movement. One more good breath. Inhale. Exhale. Pushing up. Tuck the back toes under. Pushing up. And then we're going to come into our table. If it hurts, then you can put your knees on a blanket. If you want to skip table altogether, you're welcome to. We're not here very long. Instead of doing our down dog, we're going to go into a hip drop. So hips drop to the right, heel, down, around, and up. Make this as wiggly as your body says is the right amount of wiggly. Put your interpretation on wiggle. You can change directions whenever you want to. Maybe that doesn't feel good and you just stay in the middle and you find a little like puppy dog tail wag. Just here for a couple more breaths, so do it as honoring to you. Whatever feels good in this shape. Might even extend a leg out and have that stretch. That could feel good. We're going to come back into a seated position. This time, if your hips allow and your knees allow, we're sitting like this. If not, you can straighten the leg, whatever works for you. So we're gonna find just some side stretches mixed with some twisting. So with this one, it's like whatever you want to do to move side to side, because we're just focusing on all of this opening up. So like maybe you do this and you want to twist and like reach and touch. That might feel good. Maybe it feels good to like sweep the floor in front of you. That funny feeling. Will it ever go away? Embody a ragdoll or the guy that's out in front of like a used car dealer guy, the balloon man, that guy. Or maybe you just want a deep stretch and you want to hold. I love it. Taking some power poses. Cool, do it. Gotta keep going, wait for or you might just want to have a stretch and hold. That's fine too. It's your blue. Baby, it's your blue. You had another bad dream, same dream always. No one can tell you you're doing it wrong, because if it's right for you, then it's right. Running from a shadow, too slow. I'm rising into a power pose. If anybody wants to go with me, we can extend the leg out. Hand down by the hip, fingers pointing away, and we just shoot our hips up, chest to the sky, hand up. Here we go. Rise up, hold, strong base arms. Exhale, come down, fold over that leg. Baby, there'll be no. Gotta keep going, wait for the let's stretch, or let's switch sides. Baby, it's your blue. Baby, it's your blue. All you gotta do is make it through the blue. Sometimes it's really hard for people that were raised that you only get praise and adoration if you're doing things right. So for them to just do what feels good feels wrong. We deserve to feel good. Power pose coming up. Ending on a power one. If anybody wants to go with me, straighten the leg, hand down by the bent leg, fingers pointing away. This arm needs to be straight for this to be power. Rise up. Open up that beautiful heart. Love it. Come down and fold over the leg. Don't give up on me. I know I'm not your best bet, but I'm trying. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and come up to the top of our mat. So we're just gonna do feet hip width apart. We're coming into just a forward fold. Bent knees, hands on elbows or back ahead, whatever you want to do. Just sway for a second.
I know I need to grow.
I want to invite something for you to try on. Does it feel good to touch the back of your calves and pull your belly towards your legs, bending the knees deeper, making that connection as you straighten your legs? Like, does body-to-body connection feel good to you? For some people, they don't like it. Others love it.
With these brand new scars and this broken heart, it's hard to really know.
What about if we come to half lift and either fly with the arms or keep the hands on the legs? What do you think? You can decide. Let's do a few of those. In fact, let's come all the way, for those that can't, want to and can, come all the way down. And then straighten, let the hands come all the way up the leg until we go into our half lift. Does that make sense? So we're coming into like our L, bend, come down, keep connection with self, and then come down here a little bit. So if you lower your knees, that's probably really hard. I would just stay like more like here. And just kind of continue to make the sensation. One more minute here. You could even come all the way down if you guys like this and play with some like monkey malasanas. Does that feel good? If it doesn't, then don't do it.
And with these brand new scars and this broken heart, it's hard to really
all right.
Back
into that forward fold. This time straighten the legs, grab the toes, pull yourself down, deep stretch. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly release, come up a little bit, and start to wiggle the arms like in a circle. And we're going to start to make our way up to standing as we're kind of swaying like this. I know it feels silly. It's supposed to. Losing all judgment of ourselves. All the way up to standing when you're ready. While we're here, do some body taps. So hitting right here and in the low organs. You want to feel the connection, but don't hurt yourself. Stop in the middle. Just take some shakes. Just take some shakes. Shake off anything you're going to leave at the retreat. Anything that you don't want anymore. Any beliefs, old stories, crappy dialogue. Just leave it here. All right, now it's a contest for $1 million. Who can shake the most? Get wiggly with it. I'm sure someone out there would pay for that, and I'm recording this, so they can't see you. Come on, like you're in the club. All right, now some hops. Remember when you're a little kid and you just like bounce around? So good for our digestion. It's good for your nervous system. Silly hops. 10 seconds.
Don't give up on me.
Find stillness. Tadasana. Now notice your body. You should have some feel-good tingles. Maybe even a hand on the heart. Does that feel good to you? Notice your own heart beating. Should be beating a little bit. Wonderful. We're going to do a swan dive, sun salute. So palms come out and up. Inhale. Bent knees, flat back. Come on down. Take a long step back with the left leg. This is all familiar. We're going into low lunge here. So lowering all the way down. You don't have to come all the way down if you don't want to. If you have knees that are hurting you right now, just stay like this. We're going to come here very soon. Inhale the arms up. We're just here for a second. Roll the wrists. Squeeze that glute. Awesome. Now place the hands down on the mat. Tuck the toes. We're going to come into a strong runner's lunge, and just add a little bit of movement. So we have like little cupcakes under our fingertip or under our hands. So we're high on our fingertips. Draw the pelvis down as you shift the weight forward and back. Getting as deep as you like in this lunge. Now we're going to turn to the side. So we're turning towards the left foot, coming into a wide leg forward fold, and come on down. And once you're here, it's yogi's choice of how deep you want to go. Maybe you don't want to do a full forward fold and you're more in like a half lift. That's totally fine. Or maybe you feel like walking the hands to one leg or another and deepening that stretch. We're here for about 20 seconds. You can move from side to side if you like, or stay in the middle. And then everybody pause in the middle. Left hand is down on the floor. Right hand twist to the sky or around the back to grab like the other side of the body. Little twist. Breathe in, breathe out. Release that down, other side. Where does this feel good for you? And release. Rotate back into our runner's lunge. We're coming down on this knee. And we're doing something a little bit different. So, Lori, for you, I would stay up and do this. So you're not on your knee, okay? Yeah. We're gonna do side lunge. But for the rest of us, we're coming down on this knee. Let's bring this foot out to the side. The foot is flat on the floor. And we are rocking forward and back. You want to be as wide as it feels good to you because this is an inner thigh stretch. Hip stretch. Breathe and sway. And who can say as your heart moving gently and tenderly. 3 more. Okay, stop in the center. We're taking that left foot and we're putting it towards the right side of the mat. We're picking up that leg, bringing it back behind for shoelace. You walk the hands back as far as you want to go today. And then once we're here, for those that are here, good. And we can always use a block, or you can just stay up like this. That works too. Take eagle arms. So eagle arms, Lori. Hold the elbows away from the body and down. Imagining all the knots inside of you are going to come undone when we release this. Last one. Are you breathing? Release. Let the hands come down onto the mat. And we're going to just go step. From here, we're just going to come back to our knees, and we're just going to bring the left knee up. So that sets us up for our low lunge on this side. We're repeating all of that. Inhale the arms up. Roll the wrist. Or maybe you want to do something else. I don't know. Maybe you want to twist it. I don't know. Let's go to our strong runners. Straighten that back leg. Shift energy out the heel. Rock forward and back as you draw the groin down to the floor. Being playful with this. Good. Now let's find a wide leg stance on this side, but this time we're going to do sundial. So walk the hands over to the right foot, leading with the rib cage. Rise up like you're going to touch the sky and come back down. We're doing 3 each side. Rise up. Actually, let's do 4. I think this is 4. Stop in the middle and just ragdoll hang for a second. Then we'll go to the left foot. Repeat 4 on that side. The bigger the range of motion, the better that this feels. So this is waking up your feminine side. You're welcome, some of you. Reach up with the right rib cage. Some of you asked for this. These circles, these massive circles, help to do that. Last one. Good. Now turn back towards the front of the mat. You're lowering that knee down and we're extending that leg out to the side for the side stretch on this side. I really should have pulled my hair back. Yes, okay. Rocking forward and back on this side. You can even go onto your elbows, palms up in a sign of receiving. What? I was just thinking that too. You guys, we're doing this for all the meat. You know me, I'm always slightly inappropriate. If I didn't keep you laughing, you would have come back. Push up. Take the right toes to the left side of the mat. Crisscrossing the knees and coming on back. Shoelace. Our emotional memories, all of our emotions are stored in our hips. A lot of our emotions are stored in our heart. That's why we're doing this. So inhale the arms up. And then exhale left under right. Let the elbows rise and come down. Opening up the back of the heart space. Good. And then we release that. We're actually going to come to stand, but I'm going to change the song. Okay, we're going to come to stand up, and I'm going to show you. This is a walking meditation. It's really fun, at least it is for me. And basically, it goes like this. Inhale, the hands raise up. And you raise the leg. Exhale, we're all starting in the back of the mat. Exhale, we're going to kick forward. Inhale, we act like we're going to fly. So you can be a bird, or you can be a plane, whatever you want to do. And then exhale, hands come to prayer. And then we do the other side. So it's a walking meditation. The symbolism is what I want is up here. I'm pushing everything out of the way to get it. I'm ready to take off. And then please bless me with everything I need to get it. Like calling on the world and the universe, pull it into me, you know. Are we ready? It's going to go really slow. Don't worry. This is the only choreography of the day. Ready? Full exhale. Here we go. Inhale. Raise the leg. Exhale, push it away. Inhale, fly. And you can exhale, bring it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, fly. And have a little faith in exhale, prayer. Step. Inhale, reach, then the leg lifts. When the tears you cry, what do you want? What are you asking for?
I'm all you can believe. Just give these love and love.
Exhale, push things away. You're strong. Exhale, flat.
And have a little faith in me.
2 more. Inhale.
Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me.
Last one. Make it beautiful. It doesn't have to be perfect. Not supposed to be. It's supposed to be beautiful in your own way. Good. Okay, then we're gonna do some interpretive, just some free movement. I'm gonna face this way so you can do what you want. Whatever's calling to you right now. I want you to move in whatever way you want to. Like, but I'll give some suggestions. Like maybe you want to do some of these.
Come here, darling, from a whisper start.
Or maybe you want to do some of these.
To have a little faith in me. And when your back's against the wall,
or maybe you are feeling aggressive and you want to punch me, so you can go like this.
And you will see.
No one's looking at you, so just move in whatever way feels good.
I will catch you far. Just have a little faith in me. 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 Well, I've been loving you for such a long, long time. Expecting nothing in return. Just for you to have a little faith in me.
Remember, you're walking into the room like you are a princess, you're royalty. How does she walk?
All you gotta do is have a little faith in me. 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 Have a little faith in me.
All right, everybody with me on this one. Ready? We're going like this. Like Tai Chi.
When the road gets
Imagine you're like painting the canvas with the palm of your hand.
And
you gotta cover the whole canvas.
Just let my love throw a spark and have a little faith in me.
Awesome job. Take a seat. Fantastic job. How are we feeling? Good? Loose. One more. We have one more little thing, and then we'll move on to our little class. Actually, I want this one. Okay. So we're gonna lay back. We're just gonna take the left knee in and across the body. So we're in reclined spinal twist. We know this, right? But here's a little bit of what we call somatic movement. Like you've noticed I have us touching, making connection to ourselves. It's really important to have that, to like be able to give yourself some really good touch, right? So what we're gonna do is you take your left hand over to your right, like almost like you're going into what's it called?
Holding steady through
like you're just laying on your side. Make connection with your fingertips, and then as you exhale, trace your palm, arm, and across the collarbone until you are falling back open. So inhale, the arm comes up and over. Exhale, trace.
Your shoulders finally fall.
We'll do 5 each side. Deepening the spinal twist every time. Does it feel good to do like a scratch, a tickle? Gentle pressure, tough pressure, like lots of pressure.
You don't have to play a part. You can rest in who you are.
Good. Come back to center, knees to the chest. Bring the feet in like a diamond and pull the knees down and out to the side. And give yourself a little foot massage.
Like a whisper, warm and true. This is where your soul renews. Peace and
Good. Extend the left leg out. Right leg comes up and over to the side.
You don't have to
lay here in our recline twist just for about 1 or 2 breaths. Then you can start that little flow. This time bringing the right to match the left and pulling.
There's a kindness in slowing down and letting the moment be enough.
Enjoying the moment.
Every breath is sacred.
Be right here, right now.
Every pause is made of love. You're not falling behind in life. You're exactly where you belong. Even rest is part of the rise. Even
After your next one, fully exhale and find Shavasana. Listening to the rest of the song, I'll be right back with grabbing our papers.
Become your guide.
Find
Let the
Shavasana.
stillness draw you near. In this calm, you're alive with the love that's always here. Peace and solitude flowing softly into you. No rush, no race, no truth to prove. Just grace unfolding into you. Peace and solitude. Let the quiet carry you. You were never meant to run. You are already one. If the world feels heavy again, come back to this gentle space. Stillness is an empty land. It's where you're wrapped in grace. Nothing breaks when you slow your pace. Nothing fades when you choose to rest.
Let's finish the class by doing one collective exhale with the open mouth ha sound. So we're going to start with a little baby exhale. Full inhale. We're going to let it out on 3, 2, 1. You did phenomenal today. You are beautiful. You are chosen. You are loved, and you're enough. Let the silence move you through.